A young NRL prodigy, fresh off a State of Origin masterclass, spirals into chaos with a cocaine scandal and a near-fatal car wreck that leaves fans gasping. But in a twist that could shatter the Broncos' empire, coach Michael Maguire drops a bombshell. Ezra Mam's family held the golden key to saving his $4 million career. What unbreakable bond stopped the axe from falling? Stick around, because this redemption saga will leave you reeling. If you're hooked on NRL drama that hits harder than a Reece Walsh tackle, smash that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications for Aussie NRL updates. Your front row seat to the league's wildest stories. Ezra Mam burst onto the scene like a thunderbolt from the Torres Strait, a 21-year-old wizard with hips that danced past defenders and a left-foot flick pass that made legends jealous. Drafted by the Broncos in 2021, he wasn't just a player, he was the future, the kid who lit up Brisbane's golden era dreams after their drought-breaking premiership. Teammates called him Magic Mam, scouts whispered all-black potential, and fans packed Suncorp Stadium chanting his name during that electric 2023 season. But beneath the glamour, shadows lurked. Growing up in Cairns, Ezra navigated a world of hardship, absent fathers, street temptations, and the relentless pull of Indigenous pride mixed with survival grit. His family, a tight-knit Islander clan, poured everything into his footy, shuttling him to trials, scraping for boots, whispering dreams of escape through rugby league glory. Yet, as the spotlight intensified, cracks appeared. Late nights blurred into poor choices, whispers of partying turned to rumours of excess. Then, the hammer fell. Just months after Origin heroics, a roadside test in March 2024 lit up positive for cocaine. The NRL world froze. Sponsors bolted, headlines screamed downfall, and Broncos brass huddled in crisis mode. Ezra, eyes hollow, faced a 9-game ban and the abyss of irrelevance. But as he vanished into rehab's unforgiving grip, a deeper storm brewed. What if this wasn't just a kid's mistake, but a cry from a fractured soul? Teammates rallied, but the real lifeline? It came from the unlikeliest source, pulling strings in ways no one saw coming. Hold tight, because the family's desperate plea would test loyalties like never before, and one coach's gamble could rewrite Broncos history or bury it forever. Deep in the Broncos' fortress, Michael Maguire paced like a caged lion, his tattooed arms crossed, replaying the footage of that fateful crash. Ezra's ute mangled against a guardrail, airbags deployed, the stench of recklessness hanging heavy. It was August 2024, weeks after the drug ban, and the club teetered on mutiny. Veterans grumbled about favouritism, media hounds bayed for blood, and Wayne Bennett's ghost loomed, judging from afar. Madge, the no-nonsense enforcer fresh from New Zealand's World Cup triumph, had inherited a powder keg. He could have cut ties clean, shipped Mam to the Entrust Super Cup, let him rot in reserves, or worse, terminate that fat contract amid the PR nightmare. Whispers swirled, Reece Walsh as the sole fullback saviour, young guns like Selwyn Cobbo stepping up without the baggage. But then, the call came. Not from lawyers or agents, but from Ezra's mum, voice cracking over a staticky line from Cairns. She didn't beg, she bared the soul of their world, the endless sacrifices, the cultural anchors of family that rugby league alone couldn't break. Dad chimed in, recounting nights coaching drills under floodlights, instilling values amid the chaos of remote life. Cousins piled on, sharing stories of Ezra as the beacon, the one who'd lift them all if he just clawed back. Madge listened, his coach's facade cracking, seeing not a headline grabber, but a mirror to his own battles with wayward talents. Surprise hit like a blindside. This wasn't entitlement, it was raw vulnerability, a family's fortress against the league's cold machine. He hung up, stared at the whiteboard of tactics, and made the call, keep him, but grind him. No silver platter, Ezra slaved on building sites, hauling bricks under Madge's watchful eye, rehab morphing into redemption boot camp. Weeks blurred into sweat-soaked dawn patrols, therapy sessions peeling back layers of pain. Yet, as prelims loomed, doubt gnawed. Would the kid crack under Penrith's Panthers? Or erupt in glory? The grand final bench spot dangled like a dare. What if family's faith proved foolish, unleashing a Broncos betrayal no one could forgive? And erupt he did, but not without a heart-stopping twist that silenced doubters and ignited Suncorp into frenzy. Fast forward to September 2025, Ezra, leaner, sharper, eyes burning with reclaimed fire, warms the pine against the storm in the decider. Madge's punt pays off, Mam injects midway, a 40-metre intercept try that slices Melbourne's defence like butter, crowd erupting as he dots down under the posts. But rewind to the prelims, that nail-biter versus Penrith. Ezra's bench entry, a ghost from scandals past, draws gasps. He fields a Cleary grubber on debut nerves, hips swaying like old times, offloading to Walsh for the winner. Teammates mob him, tears mixing with turf, but the real shock? Post-match, Madge pulls no punches in the sheds, crediting the family's unyielding grip as the glue. Mum and Dad in the stands, faces etched with quiet triumph, their pleas echoing in his choice to bet on blood over headlines. It's compelling, this tale of cultural resilience clashing with League's unforgiving glare, Ezra's Islander heritage, the pull of community over individualism, weaving through the narrative like a try-scoring weave. Yet, surprises linger. Whispers of off-field temptations resurface, testing if rehab scars hold. As the confetti falls, Ezra hugs his clan, whispering promises of legacy, but Madge eyes him stern, one slip, and paradise lost. This isn't fairy tale fluff. It's gritty truth, a coach humanized by heartstring. A star reborn through familial fire. Fans debate, genius